Hello, Embibers. A very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to today's session. And today, what we're going to discuss about? We're going to discuss about the digestion in grass-eating animals. Yes, in detail, we're going to have a discussion about how the process of digestion takes place in the animals which are grass-eating. Why this is something which I wanted to discuss is because the kind of food the herbivores have contains cellulose, and cellulose is not easy to digest. So that is why all the herbivores who are eating the grass eating animals, those have this different type of digestive system to basically enhance and to facilitate the digestion of cellulose, and we're going to discuss that in today's session, and I hope you guys are ready for it. And before we start, let me introduce you to myself once again. I'm Anam Maam. I'll be your biology expert, and we're going to discuss all the amazing and interesting topics related to biology, just like we have been discussing. And today we're going to discuss about digestion in grass eating animals in details. So yes, all the upcoming sessions, before I start, I would like to tell you, सारे के सारे upcoming sessions तुम लोगों के मैंने schedule कर दिए हैं Embibe app पे. What you can do, you can just go and register for the upcoming sessions. You can explore the world of Embibe app, yes, which has not only the live classes but such huge amount of content to offer you to enhance your knowledge. So you can go and just basically check your Embibe app. Moving forward, yes, the very first thing, the very quick thing we're going to basically discuss about is this. Yes, my name is Anam Maam, an experience of 7+ years, mentored more than 12,000 students. My qualification is MSc Plant Sciences. I'm a specialist in biology, botany. Yes, this is about me. A quick introduction about me. Yes. Just a second till I need to check something. Yes. Okay, now moving forward with the further, next we have the quick. So we're going to basically start with the digestion in grass-eating animals. Why I'm so concerned about the grass-eating animals, as you can see, they have a different kind of a digestive system. They have a different construction of the digestive system. As you can see also, cows have a unique digestive system. Cows, goat, buffaloes, whatever who are eating the grasses are basically have a unique type of digestive system. Human generally chew their food before they swallow. What we do, like us, what we do, पहले हम अपने मुंह में खाना रखते हैं, फिर उसे चबाते हैं, फिर उसे swallow कर लेते हैं, ठीक है? But that is not the case with the herbivores. Cows and other grass eating animals, they swallow first and then chew later. Isn't that different? कि पहले वो swallow कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद उसे chew करते हैं. So they swallow first and chew that later. So there's a unique digestive system can be seen in the herbivores or the grass eating animals. They are going to basically swallow first and going to basically chew later. How? We're going to basically discuss that in this session. So talking about the grass eating animals, and all the grass eating animals are basically called as herbivore. What do they call as? We call as herbivores. Okay, and they have a special digestive system. Yes, they do have a special digestive system. We basically call them, yes, herbivore. सारे के सारे grass eating animals, उन सबको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Herbivore बोलते हैं, and they have a special type of digestive system. Yes, the cows have large stomach and 4 compartments, and rumen is the largest compartment in the cows. What is the largest compartment in the cows? The rumen is the largest compartment in the cows, and we are talking about the herbivore. As you can see also here, children, this is a rumen. Yes, this is omesum, this is reticulum, and this is abosum. So ये सारे के सारे जो parts हैं basically वो किसके हैं? ये सारे के सारे parts जो हैं वो किसके हैं? वो तुम्हारे herbivore के digestive system के हैं. And the rumen, which is a part of a digestive system of a herbivore, is the largest part of the herbivore digestive system. It's the largest compartment of the herbivores. Okay, herbivores कौन होते हैं? Grass eating animals. वो सारे के सारे animals जो घास खाते हैं वो कहते हैं herbivore. Moving forward, next we have herbivore has an immense amount of cellulose in their diet, because these grasses these are plants, of course, and you know the plant cell wall is made up of cellulose. Yes, the cellulose are basically found in grass. It is a very tough carbohydrate and it is not easy to digest. Yes, the cellulose which is found in the grass is a very tough carbohydrate and it is not easy to digest, and that is the reason that the herbivore has a different kind of a digestive system, so that they could facilitate the digestion of the carbohydrate, which is a cellulose, which is a very tough carbohydrate. Okay, so let's see exactly in detail how exactly this is basically facilitating. So the very first thing is the rumination. This is a very important term and you're going to basically hear it a lot. There might be a question you get about the rumination. So what is a rumination, children? If we talk about the rumination, is the unchewed swallowed food is stored in the rumen. Rumen is a part of the digestive system of the cattle. So जो खाना नहीं च्यू किया वो जाके रूमेन में स्टोर हो गया. वो कहाँ पे जाके स्टोर हो गया? रूमेन में जाके स्टोर हो गया. ठीक है. रूमेन में क्या है? रूमेन में है एक स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ बैक्टीरिया. रूमेन जो है जहाँ पर अनच्यूड फूड जाके स्टोर हो गया वहाँ पर है एक स्पेशल काइंड ऑफ बैक्टीरिया जो हेल्प करता है डाइजेस्टिंग ऑफ द सेल्यूलोज. ठीक है. फूड जो है वो पार्शियली डाइजेस्ट हो जाता है रूमेन में. रूमेन में जो स्पेशल काइंड ऑफ बैक्टीरिया प्रेजेंट है वहाँ पर जो है जाके बेसिकली पार्शियली डाइजेस्ट हो जाता है रूमेन. ओके ओके फूड जो है जाके पार्शियली डाइजेस्ट हो जाता है. उस पार्शियली डाइजेस्टेड फूड को जो तुम्हारे रूमेन में स्टोर्ड है जिस पर बैक्टीरिया ने एक्ट कर दिया उसको हम बोलते हैं कर्ड. व्हाट डू वी कॉल इट एज? वी कॉल इट एज कर्ड. Why we are calling it as curd? That after staying in the rumen for some amount of time, it is going to come back to the mouth and the cow or the herbivore is going to chew that again. So that is what I was saying, that they have a different kind of a digestive system that before, like us, we chew and then we swallow. They basically swallow first. The food goes into the rumen part, that bacteria acts on it, half digested food again come back to the mouth and the particular herbivore starts chewing it. This whole process is called rumination, and all the animals which basically follow such kind of a digestive system is called ruminants. So all the herbivores are called ruminants. Clear? What is rumination? The unchewed swallowed part is stored in the rumen. The rumen has a very special bacteria which helps in the digestion of the cellulose. The food gets partially digested in the rumen. That's so true. And partially digested food is called curd and it comes back to the mouth from the stomach. And this whole process is called rumination and the other animals are called ruminants. Clear? Okay, I'm going to basically click and make you see how it is works. See, it's going to stay in that rumen. Again, it is coming back to the mouth. Yes? So the part of the food which is basically stored in the rumen is called curd. That is what you called as curd. Clear? We call that part as curd. And this whole process is called rumination. Clear? I hope this is clear. This is very clear because this is a very special process which is happening in the herbivores. Okay, moving forward, next we have, okay, as you could see, children, we're talking about the cellulotape. Okay, the cellulotape, of course, we were talking about. This is basically the chemical structure or the structural formula of the cellulose, and as you can see, this is how what we have basically. So cellulose is the basic component of the plant cell wall. This is something we already know, that plant cell wall is made up of cellulose, and this is how the structural formula of the cellulose, and this is how it is basically have a construction in the plant. This is how it basically looks like. So cellulose is the basic component of the plant cell wall. Clear? Moving forward, next we have, so cellulose, talking about the cellulose, children, cellulose is the primary component of the plant cell wall. This is something we already know, कि जो cell wall है जो plant cell में ही present होती है. सिर्फ cell wall जो है basically सेल वॉल जो है बेसिकली वो प्लांट सेल वॉल में ही प्रेजेंट होती है. और क्या है सेलुलोज? सेलुलोज जो है वो एक टाइप ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट है. व्हाट इज इट? इट इज अ टाइप ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट जो बेसिकली घास वगैरह में, ग्रासेस वगैरह में मिलता है और जो हर्बीवोर वगैरह कंज्यूम कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, दैट इज बेसिकली द सेल वॉल इज बेसिकली मेड अप ऑफ सेलुलोज, एंड व्हाट हर्बीवोर कंज्यूम, द ग्रास इज मेड अप ऑफ सेल्यूलोज. ओके, since we are talking about the ruminants, we're going to basically talk about the humans. हम लोग क्यों नहीं digest कर सकते cellulose? What is the reason why we can digest cellulose? What is the reason? Because grass eating animals has a special type of digestive system which we don't have. Yes, they have rumen, they have abosom. We have already seen their parts of digestive system. Ruminants are the only animals which can digest the grass, which can basically easily digest the grass, or basically can easily break down the cellulose into the smaller components so that it can be easily digested. Okay, this is about the ruminants or the grass eating animals. The humans do not have a capability, the humans do not have an ability to digest the grass or the cellulose. Next we have, since we're talking about the word ruminant, let's feed the cow. As you can see, चलो उससे पहले पहले ये देख लेते हैं before we feed the cow. The word ruminant taken from the Latin word ruminare, which means to chew over again. So why we calling them ruminants? Why we kept on calling them ruminants? The reason we are calling them as ruminants is basically the word ruminare is being taken from the Latin word, which means chew over again. So this is what I was saying now. The ruminants, they do swallow first, then chew later. Unlike us, we basically chew first and swallow later. So those animals which basically do such type of digestion or do such type of process are called ruminants, and the word ruminant is coming from the Latin word ruminare. As we move forward talking about the rumination, as you know, the grass eaten by a cow is swallowed and stored in the rumen, a portion of the stomach. Can you see that? This is what I was talking about. See? Yes? Whatever grass, whatever cellulose, whatever food this particular herbivore is consuming is basically going to store in the rumen. It's a portion of the stomach, okay, which is of course the portion of the stomach. The partially digested food in the rumen with the help of certain cellulose digesting enzymes. Simple, not cellulose digesting enzymes नहीं, cellulose digesting bacteria वहां पर present हैं जो cellulose का क्या कर देते हैं, digest. और उसको हम एग्जैक्टली क्या बोलते हैं, हम बोलते हैं उसे कर्ड. व्हाट डू वी कॉल इट? द कर्ड. द पार्शियली डाइजेस्टेड ग्रास कम्स बैक टू द माउथ इन स्मॉल पोर्शन फॉर च्यूइंग. ठीक है, वो जो कर्ड है, जो पार्शियली डाइजेस्टेड ग्रास है, वो कम बैक करता है स्मॉल पोर्शंस में फॉर द पार्ट ऑफ द च्यूइंग, एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल rumination. This is what we have already discussed. Moving forward, next we have a question. Horses and rabbit have cecum which is present after the small intestine. So we are talking about the cows. Now we are talking about the horses and rabbits, because horses also eat grasses, rabbits also are the herbivores. उनके पास क्या है, उनके पास है सीकम जो कि प्रेजेंट है उनकी जस्ट स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन के बाद. ओके, और उनकी सीकम में प्रेजेंट है कुछ स्मॉलर बैक्टीरिया जो हेल्प करते हैं उनको डाइजेशन ऑफ सेलुलोज में. हमने काउस की बात कर ली, ठीक है, वहां पर क्या है, rumen है, rumen of the cattle. Now we are talking about the other grass eating animals which is a rabbit or a horses. उनके पास क्या है, उनके पास सीकम है which is the next part of the small intestine. तो बेसिकली वहाँ पर उनके सेलुलोज डाइजेस्टिंग बैक्टीरिया हैं जो हेल्प करते हैं उनके सेलुलोज के डाइजेशन में. क्लियर? यस. So we're talking about the rabbits and the horses, which is basically having a cecum present after the small intestine, and few bacteria present in the cecum help in the digestion of the cellulose. This is what we have discussed. Moving forward, next we have a question. Now click and identify the region of the rabbit's digestive tract where the digestion of cellulose takes place. Which part do you think that the digestion of the cellulose takes place? Yes, this one, this one, this one. Yes, which part? Yes, it is just after the small intestine. Yes, which is just now we have discussed about it. Yes, I guess this would be the correct answer. Yes, of course, this is the cecum part, which is basically present in the horses and in the rabbits for the digestion of cellulose. Okay, clear? Next, in which part of the stomach? Now we are talking about the grass eating animals. Now we are talking about the cattle. तो इस इनके में कौन सा पार्ट है जिसमें जाके अनच्यूड पार्ट इज बेसिकली और द कर्ड पार्ट स्टेज एंड देन अगेन कम्स बैक इनटू द माउथ फॉर द च्यूइंग पर्पसेस. यस, which is the correct part? Quickly. This one, this one, this one, this one. Which is the correct part we're going to basically select? Let's look at the hint. It is the biggest part of the stomach for the grass eating animals. Yes, which is the correct part? That's the correct part, of course. The rumen is the part where the unswallowed food is basically, with the swallowed food or the partially digested food is basically present for the further digestion or the rumination process. Next question. Children, what we have studied the concept. Now we're going to basically solve some questions related to it. What is the unchewed swallowed grass called when it comes back to the mouth? What do we call it? Yes. What do we call that particular part of the food which is being unchewed, is being swallowed, and again it comes back to the mouth? Yes, it is mud, is it curd, is it grass, or is the unchewed food? What do we call it? Yes, what we call it, let's look at a hint. It's a special name. It has a specialized name. But I guess it should be curd because this is what we have studied. Yes, the curd is the correct answer. Next question. The process of rumination is important for the digestion of. Why there's a process of rumination, children? Why there is a process of rumination and why it is important for the digestion? Yes. Is it for the glucose? It's for the fats? It's for the protein? It's for the cellulose? What it is for? Yes. Yes, it's for the cellulose. Of course, the rumination process is seen in the grass eating animals and it is for the rumination. Next question. Which of these chamber in a ruminant have secrete digestive juice which helps in digestion? Yes. यस, कौन से चेम्बर में जो है वो स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ बैक्टीरिया था जो तुम्हारा अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड को पार्शली डाइजेस्ट करता था? इट्स इन द ल्यूमेन, इट्स द रेटिकुलम, इट्स द ओमेजम और इट्स द एबोमेजम. व्हाट इज द करेक्ट आंसर? यस, yes, I guess it should be the rumen because this is what we have studied, but no, the correct answer would be the abomasum. Okay, so abomasum is the correct option. We have confused it with the rumen, but that's not. Of course, abomasum is the correct answer. Next question. The largest chamber of the stomach in the ruminants such as cow and buffalo. Yes, now this is something I have actually confused with. This is the largest chamber in the ruminant such as cow, goat and such as cow and buffalo, which is the largest chamber. Yes. Yes, which is the largest chamber in the ruminants? Which is the largest chamber in the ruminants which help in the, but I guess it should be the rumen. Yes, rumen is the correct answer. The largest chamber in the grass eating animals is the ruminants. Next question. Which of the following can digest cellulose carbohydrate present in its food? Yes. Which one among them could digest the cellulose carbohydrate present in its food? Is it cow, is it lion, is it cat, is it man? Who can digest it? Jersey is a common breed of large domesticated mammal. Yes, which one among them has a capability to digest the carbohydrate? But I guess it's a ruminant, it has to be a cow. That's the correct answer. Next question. Yes, cellulose-rich food substances are good source of roughage in human beings because why the cellulose-rich food substances are good source of roughage in human beings? Yes. That's the correct answer because the human beings do not have a capability to digest the cellulose. That's the correct answer. Yes, everyone, I hope you have got it. Yes, that would be the correct answer. Moving forward, next we have, so coming to the end of the session, children, what we have studied about the ruminants, we have studied about the grass eating animals, because a cow has a special type of digestive system. The grass eating herbivore eat a large amount of cellulose, and the cellulose is a very tough carbohydrate and it is not easy to digest the cellulose. Yes, the rumen have a special bacteria which is basically the digesting cellulose. Yes, the food gets partially digested in the rumen. Yes, partially digested food. Okay, the partially digested food is basically present in the rumen. Partially digested food is called curd. The curd comes back from the rumen to the mouth, and this process is called rumination, and all the particular animals which follow such kind of a digestive system are called ruminants. Yes, so this is all about the grass eating animals, and I hope you have understood that how this is possible for the grass eating animals to basically digest the cellulose, and which is the toughest carbohydrate. And since our digestive system do not has the capability of digesting the cellulose, they do have the capability of digesting the cellulose. So children, हर बार तुम लोगों ने ह्यूमन डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम वगैरह पढ़ा है डिटेल में, हमने आज ग्रास ईटिंग एनिमल्स का डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम पढ़ लिया, एंड आई होप इट इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू अ लॉट बिकॉज इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट concept from your particular chapter. Yes, moving forward, next we have, yes, next we have, okay, coming to the end of the session, I would like to introduce you to the most amazing app. Yes, present in your app store is the Embibe app. We have Embibe Lens app, children, where you can just scan your textbook or any text, anything which you wanted to study in detail. It's going to basically highlight all the keywords and basically introduce you to all the related information to it, content to it, videos to it, meaning to it. Okay, then we have interactive Pubo lessons, just like we had right now the interactive Pubo lessons. There are interactive Pubo lessons for every concept in the Embibe app. Then we have Embibe practice test, where you can basically practice millions and millions of questions. There is an achieve journey. There is a parent app, Embibe live classes, which I have already told you. We have scheduled your classes for the upcoming weeks. You can go and register for the upcoming classes. Yes, the batch has already started. Then we have a doubt resolution. Then we have an Embibe lunch. All these features are basically present in the Embibe. Yes, moving forward, next we have a quick this is a Telegram channel for 9th and 10th standard. You can scan this particular Telegram channel so you never miss an update regarding anything. Okay, and then this is the Telegram channel. I would say this is the Embibe app, which is for you can download from the App Store or the Google Store. And at last, children, this is your Telegram channel. This is basically, you can scan this particular barcode and join us on the Telegram channel so you never miss an update. And I hope this session was really useful to you. I hope this session was completely beneficial for you. Just like this, we're going to have a lots of session in the continuation on the Embibe app. So do not miss the session over there. Until then, please take care. Keep imbibing. Bye bye, children.